Hello, I'm Mark, and this is The Country Life with ColumbusMark, where I try to give you a lighthearted look at life in the country. And today, I'm going to tell you about an election scandal that shook this county to the core. So I'm standing here down on the courthouse square in Polk County, North Carolina, in the town of Columbus, the county seat. And I came down here thinking I might see a lot of militia people standing guard to make sure everything was honest. But the only one I could find was this doughboy statue here. But he's making sure everything goes as planned. So we're down here in front of the Justice Building, and I actually think I found a real live politician. You are?
Ray Kasperson.
And are you a politician?
I have been for many years.
So what are you exactly?
I'm a Polk County Commissioner.
And are you running for something this year?
I sure am. This is my 5th election. I've won 4 consecutive ones prior to this.
Okay, and is there any competition?
There is. We have 4 candidates running for 3 seats on the Board of Commissioners.
Let me just ask you, Ray, do you remember about a year ago this election scandal in Tryon?
I sure do.
You think the people should hear about it?
They need to hear about it. Scandals are far too often here in Polk County. It needs to be revealed what happened.
You know, it should be, and this is probably one of the worst things that ever did happen.
Amazingly, yes.
All right, stay tuned. I'm in Tryon, North Carolina right now, and we're going to hear about this event that happened here election time not too long ago. You can't read probably the tagline, but it says, "Welcome to the friendliest town in the South." Well, it wasn't so friendly a year ago. So we're in downtown Tryon right now with the mayor of Tryon, J. Allen Peoples. And he is standing in front of his it's his wife's 1971 camper van from VW. And we're going to have a whole episode about that one day. But that's not the issue today. We're talking about the scandal that happened here in this town a year ago. So now we're here with Allen, mayor of Tryon. Welcome, Mayor.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. What a wonderful Saturday morning.
It's beautiful. It was not so wonderful a year or so ago. Remember this incident, the voting incident?
Unfortunately, yes, I do.
And so just tell us kind of what was happening here in Tryon.
Well, we decided through, I believe it was our Tryon Downtown Development Association, to have a dog mayor of Tryon.
Wait a minute, a dog mayor of Tryon.
A dog mayor of Tryon. Apparently, I wasn't barfy enough.
I'm saying, because you are the real mayor of Tryon.
Well, after that happened, we said we want a dog mayor of Tryon as a fundraiser.
And so who are you raising funds for? You?
No, not this time. I don't stuff these pockets too well. We were
How about that? Now, there's a politician who does not stuff his own pockets. You deserve to be elected. Are you running this? You're not running this term, are you, for an election?
No, I run next year.
Next year.
And yes, I'm going to run again.
Good for you. You've been mayor how long?
17 years.
That's impressive.
Thank you very much.
And I guess there's no term limits.
Absolutely not.
Perfect. Okay, so go back to this. You were raising money for?
We have a local animal society, and we were trying to raise money for preservation and to serve, just to help animals who were rescued and people couldn't take care of. But it was a really, really good idea.
And so how are we going to do this? What was the whole idea behind whatever happened here in this town?
The idea was you gave money for votes. Each dollar was a vote. So there were a number of people who signed up, their pets, their friends' pets, and that genre, and the money started coming in.
And so there were all these dogs running for dog mayor. And it was pretty cutthroat?
I think it was pretty cutthroat because there were phone calls going around that says, vote for my dog, send a check in, take some cash down. My dog wants to be dog mayor of Tryon.
And that sounds just like what I hear every day. My phone rings all the time, but it usually says spam and I don't pick it up.
I agree. And we don't eat spam here.
You mean here in the South we don't eat spam, or you don't eat spam?
I don't eat spam anymore.
And I never have eaten spam. So, had this big mayor race, lots of dogs running for dog mayor, and people were excited. Was there a public last day of voting going on?
Oh, yes, in the center of town where the Huckleberry's restaurant is and that little fountain, there was a kind of a get-together to everybody going, hey, we have this much, let me take this vote, bring your money, bring your dollars, bring your checks, and that was getting hot and heavy there.
Wow, so money was pouring in.
Yes, money was pouring in.
Ballot boxes being stuffed.
That sounds good to a politician.
Stuffed with money, though.
Very good money. It went somewhere a little over $16,000.
Oh, my gosh. Wow, I bet you don't even spend that kind of money when you run.
Heck no, I've never spent over $400.
Good for you. I wish you all did that. Say, give them $1,000 to the governor and the president's all they can spend.
You know, that wouldn't hurt. A lot of other people could use that money.
Telling me it's ridiculous. But we'll go back to the election for dog mayor. So everybody's gathered at the square, and I'm going to get a picture of it before I leave here to put it on the video. Everybody's gathered around. Are we overlooking the procedure? Were you in charge?
Yeah, actually, I had on a tux with this hat, the full tux, and I was asked to come down and crown the dog mayor, but there was an inkling of something going on.
What was that?
Well, we kept hearing that there was a cat running for dog mayor of Tryon.
Let me get this straight. Dog mayor of Tryon contest. First ever dog mayor of Tryon. Distinguished position. Sits next to you, I guess, in town meetings and stuff. And you're saying that you heard an inkling that a cat was running?
Yeah, and I thought surely people were barking up the wrong tree.
And there's a squirrel right there. Well, they probably were. So how did the election turn out?
Well, as the election turned out, we needed to go buy some catnip because our Rusty Bunshine won.
So that's the scandal that happened in this town last year.
A cat won dog mayor of Tryon.
So that is big news.
Oh, yes. In this small town, yes.
So the cat's name is again?
Rusty Bunshine.
And is he considered the dog mayor of Tryon?
Yes.
Even though he's a cat?
Even though he's a cat. Hey, he won fair and square. The money got it.
So there was nothing in the Constitution that said a dog mayor had to be a dog, apparently.
No, the only thing was make sure you follow the money.
Follow the money, and I think that's probably what happened. So has Rusty Bunshine done any official duties in town?
I think what he does is lie around in the sun a lot, purrs, and get a little catnip now and then.
You know, we have some politicians that do something similar.
Yes, unfortunately, I have to agree with you.
Well, while we're here, since we have viewers from all over the United States and maybe the world, what can you tell me about the town of Tryon?
The town of Tryon is the most wonderful place you could ever be. I came here to stay 1 year to be a principal of an elementary school, and that was in 1979. So you can tell I fell in love with the area, stayed here, and whatever you want, we have it in Tryon. If we don't have it, you don't need it.
And and I've been here about 33 or 4 years, and I agree. I don't go anywhere if I don't have to.
I'm with you. Why would you go anywhere? You look around at what you have. You have intelligent people, obviously, because they keep electing me.
And not only is he the mayor of Tryon for 17 years, you said, right? 17?
17.
And I've forgotten you were a principal at the school at one point, but you also still coach.
I coach track and cross country at Polk County High School and have been since 1989.
Wow. That's incredible. And people don't know, but they can check it out. Polk County Schools, North Carolina, rated almost, or if not, at the very top of quality education.
Polk County schools at this point are ranked number 2. I think last year they were ranked number 2, and either 3 or 4 years ago we were ranked the number 1 school system in the state.
Wow. So do you want people to move here, or should they just stay away?
If people think like we do, if you come here and you fit in and you say, wow, I really like this place, we want you. If you come here and go, we don't want you.
And most people who come here love it.
That is correct. I 100% agree.
Well, Mayor Peebles, thanks so much for being on this video and telling us about this kind of a little bit of a scandal here in town where a cat became dog mayor of Tryon. Where else does that happen?
I'm not sure it's happened anywhere else. I think they've had dog mayor and maybe something other than a dog got elected. But this one's been really nice to share with him because he tends to sleep and take it easy.
A good sign of a good life. Well, thanks a lot for being on the show, and we're going to have you in this van in a future episode. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Okay, so we are here with Jesse and Dulcie Younger and the dog mayor of Tryon, who just ran away.
He just ran away.
And that dog mayor, as we'd heard from the real mayor of Tryon, is a cat. So I want to know how in the world you decided to enter Rusty into this contest.
It started off as a joke. We just thought, hey, Rusty's probably the best man for the job. Why not? And just fun. And we do a lot of shenanigans. And just
what a better story to make the cat the dog mayor. I mean, any dog could be the dog mayor, but that doesn't seem too much fun.
And I have a list. And I have a list here of like 20 some dogs who entered.
Yeah.
I mean, very distinguished sounding names. And so you didn't try to disguise the fact at all that Rusty was a cat when you.
No doubt about it. Yeah, straight ahead.
And I know we've talked about, Mayor Peebles talked about it was a fundraiser. So did you have to stuff money into people's pockets to get them to vote for Rusty, or was he a natural favorite?
We did a lot of campaigning, a lot of emailing, a lot of the day of, the week of, kind of begging, pleading, please vote for Bun, vote for Bun. And that's pretty much how it went.
And how old is Rusty Bunshine?
He's approximately 6 or 7 years old.
Wow. So you've had him as a kitten, or?
No, he's a TNR kitty. He showed up on our doorstep Christmas Eve of 2017.
Perfect.
And he never left. And he was pretty, not feral, but he did not like being inside. He spent the first 3 months here outside in a cardboard box shelter that we built for him with a heater and all of that. And slowly, gradually got him acclimated inside. We have 2 other kitties, so that was a challenge, but we worked through it, and everybody seems to get along now.
He tore up a lot of screens.
I bet so. He looks sweet, but I can see he doesn't.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he's camera shy a little bit.
Well, he's right over there now. It looks like he's trying to.
Well, maybe he'll come back.
Yeah, he might.
I mean, most politicians want to be in front of the camera, so this is a rare exception. So has he had any? I mean, I was actually in downtown Tryon. I saw one decree from Rusty Bunshine that had to do with dogs don't pee on the bushes or something, and there was actually a little plaque there. Has he done anything else, or has that been it?
Yes, he provided water bowls for downtown, for the dogs in downtown. So kind of a bipartisan, reaching across the party line there. He figured that, the dogs would, because Tryon is a very dog-friendly town. And so we had some personalized Tryon NC water bowls designed, and they're scattered throughout downtown.
Well, that's a great thing for Rusty to take care of. It's greatly appreciated. So does he ever go downtown and see all these dog bowls, or he has no interest in? He
has no interest.
No.
So he likes to sit here up on the hill and chase lizards and chipmunks.
That's what we all have. A lot of mayors do. So does he have plans to run again, or is this going to be a one-time thing for Rusty?
This will be a one-time thing for Rusty. Right now, due to COVID-19, the Tryon Downtown Development Association is not planning another race at the moment. So he's still currently the mayor.
And that's fine by us. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's a lifetime mayor.
That's right. Why not? Saves a lot of campaign money and time. And so you two are the campaign managers. Is that right?
Yes.
Right.
Rusty didn't have to make any speeches or anything.
Didn't have to do a thing.
Did he have a campaign slogan or anything?
What was our slogan?
I can't remember.
It was putting humans to work for us.
That sounds nice. Yeah, why not?
Saving animals and getting everybody neutered and spayed. And the kitty and dog health care that they need, rescuing animals.
That's great. That's great. He should be a spokesperson for the Humane Society shelter.
Well, when they did their video, they had their movie thing at the Tryon theater. He was there on his placard.
That's good. I mean, he looks handsome. He looks regal, like a mayor should be, at least a figurehead mayor. Well, I'm glad we got to have you on, and it was all in good fun for the town of Tryon and
Absolutely.
the Foothills Humane Society shelter, which is a wonderful place.
It is. We raised over $16,000 for the Foothills Humane Society.
Oh my goodness!
The whole, yeah.
Rusty Bun brought in about $3,400.
You are kidding me.
No.
Was he
not
by
at all.
and far the #1 pick, or was he close to #2?
I don't know. Duchess, I think, was #2, and I don't know. She was a Foothills Humane Society adoptee who went home with her forever family that night.
That's
So,
always a win-win, right?
All
there.
around it was a great event.
Well, I want to thank both of you for being on, clarifying this. Everybody now's feathers are smooth out there in downtown Tryon. All the dog owners are okay with Rusty being the mayor. And
think
Rusty,
so.
yeah, he'll be. I'm sure he's a good mayor. And I want to thank you for taking time to being here. Tell Rusty we're not going to see him again. Good luck and keep honest. Yeah.
He's been walking around through here. That's why I keep on looking up and around, and he's walking around. So he's listening.
He knows. Well, he was on screen there for a second, and I've got some pictures. A little bit. I actually got the video you sent of when he was announced. We'll try to get that up there too.
Yeah.
So hang on just for 1 second, and I'm going to just say click the off button. But I want to say thanks again for being here.
Thank you, Mark, for taking the time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Number 5, Andy Dandy. Number 4, Charlie. Number 3, Alaska. Number 2, Duchess. And number 1, the cat is out of the bag. Now, $16,482. Thank you.
And there you have it. The election scandal that rocked this county. But as you saw, everything turned out okay. I'm Mark. This is The Country Life with ColumbusMark. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, share, and of course, make sure you vote. Welcome to my neighborhood. Signing off.